Hello, this is a series of 5 videos that will explore a little bit of the benefits of the use of psychedelics. Psychedelics are a class of drug whose primary action is to trigger psychedelic experiences, causing thought and visual auditory changes and altered state of consciousness. Major psychedelic drugs include mescaline, LSD, 2CB, psilocybin, and DMT. Studies conducted using psilocybin in a psychotherapeutic setting reveal that psychedelic drugs may assist with treatment of alcohol and nicotine addiction, and maybe with other addictions too. But we'll see about them in another video. The term psychedelic is derived from the Greek words psyche, which means soul and mind, and delos, which means to manifest. Hence, so manifesting. The implication being that psychedelics can access the soul and develop unused potentials of the human mind. Psychedelics have a long history of traditional use in medicine and religion for their perceived ability to promote physical and mental healing. In this context, they are often known as entheogens. Native American practitioners using mescaline-containing cacti have reported success against alcoholism, and Mazatec practitioners routinely use psilocybin mushrooms for divination and healing. Ayahuasca, which contains the potent psychedelic DMT, is used in Peru and other parts of South America for spiritual and physical healing, as well as in religious festivals. The types of psychedelics are serotonergic psychedelics, 5-HT2A receptor agonists, empathogen and entactogens, serotonin releasers, and dissociatives. Differ a lot one from the other, but in general they cause more intense derealization and dispersonalization. Despite many psychedelic drugs being non-addictive and there being no evidence to support long-term harm on mental health, many of these drugs have been declared illegal under the UN Convention on Psychotropic Substances of 1971. In addition, many countries have analog acts that automatically forbid any drugs sharing similar chemical structures to common illicit substances, regardless of whether they are harmful. Now let's talk about the use of these drugs. A psychedelic experience, or trip, is a temporary altered state of consciousness induced by the consumption of psychedelic drugs. The psychedelic altered state of consciousness is commonly characterized as a higher, elevated, or transcendent state relative to the ordinary experience. For example, the psychologist Benny Shannon observed from ayahuasca trip reports. The assessment, very common with ayahuasca, that what is seen and taught during the course of intoxications defines the real, whereas the world that is ordinarily perceived is actually an illusion. Psychedelic tripping consists of a small number of distinctive phenomenological characteristics. The major identifying characteristics include alteration of visual perception, psychotherapeutic breakthrough experiences leading to personal growth, experiences of religious epiphany or mystical transcendence, and the last one, bad trips, that we'll talk about in another video. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something with this video. See you in the next one.